What's up, everybody, and thank you for tuning in every Thursday, 8 p.m. for the Realist Radio Show on the Pregame Radio Network. We truly appreciate the support, but let's keep it going. Like us on Facebook at The Realist Show. Follow us on Radio Show, Twitter, Realist Radio, Snapchat, and TikTok, The Realist Radio Show. We are also on Spotify under the Pregame Radio Network. And if you would like to be a guest on our show or want your music in rotation, head over to www.pregameradio.net right now. Are live. Yeah.
Yes, y'all. Welcome back. It is the motherfucking premiere of season 13 of the Realist Radio Show. We do appreciate y'all for tuning in each and every week for 13. Let me say it again. 13 seasons of the Realist Radio Show. Okay? Mm-hmm. We are so honored to have so much support on the Pregame Radio Network. We are here to stay. So let's get ready, because you know, we are with the shits.
What? Yes, I'm super excited for the season. Tonight we got new music. You know, we missed a couple of weeks, so yeah. And we have an anonymous letter. Alyssa coming with that messy ass reality tea, because y'all know. Always a new question of the week. I so typoed that. I catch it as I go along. And of course, my chatted up. Y'all know I got questions. But first, please take a moment, just like the intro said, to follow us on Facebook, The Realist Show, Instagram, The Realist Radio Show, Twitter, Realist Radio, Snapchat, and TikTok, The Realist Radio Show. We follow back, we support, we show love. Like, we don't be playing. You fuck with us, we fuck with you. But before we get fully into this show, we got to get a word from our sponsors. We don't want them to cut us, because they be like, what the fuck sometimes. Like, we don't want them to cut us. So we'll be right back.
Oh, yes.
We want to give a shout out to our sponsors over at Emmy Productions. Hit them up for all your film, video, photo, and web design needs. Check them out on Facebook at Emmy Productions with a Z and Instagram, Emmy Productions with a Z. Also, head over to traderfoundation.net and get all the info that you need to be successful in the trade game. Let them know Pregame sent you, and you get $100 off your final fees.
All right, you guys. So just to let you know that the Pregame Radio Network the Pregame Radio Network held its official 2023 Music Awards. So shout out to all the top 10 artists of the year. Shout out to the one who showed up and showed out, the 2022 Artist of the Year, Battle Bear. And shout out to Leisha Gets the Shot for taking home 2022 Video Director of the Year. That can be clear.
Which is fucking dope. But
oh yeah.
Now we have the Pregame Radio Network Honors 2023. It has officially arrived. So those two, Battle Bear and Alyssa Gets the Shot, is battling to keep their position, to keep their nomination, to be that motherfucker. Those are the ones you have to go for. Battle Bear is a dope-ass artist. Alyssa Gets the Shot. She is a dope-ass camera person, music video. She even has a series. I believe it's a movie or a show out. Either way, she's dope. All right? Black Girl Magic over here. But now, this is your chance to submit your music. The deadline is October 27th. Look at the date. Okay? Look at the date. Midnight. Get it in before 11:59 p.m. on October 27th, and you will be nominated for Artist of the Year. Also, if you submit a music video, your video director, will also be in the running for Music Video Director of the Year. So it's a dope situation. Every year we have dope artists, dope music videos. So it'd be fun. It gets all intense and stuff. Everybody hype it. Like, I love it. It's like my best time on the network going through the honor season. It's one of the best. But head over to pregameradio.net now. Hit that submission button. And it's literally that simple. And for y'all who submitted before, right, those who submitted before, it has been upgraded. So it'll be even easier to submit now. But you guys, we will literally be right back with the same, after the same shit we just told y'all. We're going to be right back. What's up, everybody, and thank you for tuning in every Thursday, 8 p.m. for the Realist Radio Show on the Pregame Radio Network. We truly appreciate the support, but let's keep it going. Like us on Facebook at The Realist Show, follow us on Instagram at The Realist Radio Show, Twitter, Realist Radio, Snapchat, and TikTok, The Realist Radio Show. We are also on Spotify under the Pregame Radio Network. And if you would like to be a guest on our show or want your music in rotation, head over to www.pregameradio.net right now. What's good, y'all? This is Tasha Nicole Wright, your chatted up boss, and I got questions. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. We're going to get into my chatted up segment right now. So today's chatted up is about loyalty and recognizing the different kinds of so-called loyalty. Do you have a person who is 100% loyal to you is my question. Like, I had a person, but you know how they say not everybody's in your life your entire life? So I literally only honestly had one person who was loyal to me until we parted ways. So it's not like she was disloyal, but kind of hurt my feelings when we parted ways. We didn't do anything to each other. That was just a life choice, if you know what I mean. But would you unfriend your friend for being disloyal to others? For example, like their spouse, other friends, or even like their parents or their children. Would you unfriend them for that, witnessing the disloyalty? Or would you trust someone who's always telling you the truth, right, about messy situations that they instigated? Like, girl, there's this girl in my class, and I don't like the way she screw faces me, so I hooked him up with my homegirl just to be petty. Like, stuff like shady stuff like that. Do you trust someone who does things like that? And then the most honest questions I can ask anybody is, how many people can you name that is 100% loyal to you besides a sibling or a parent? And sometimes they don't be loyal. Them be my questions right there. Them be it. So Alyssa, what you think?
Well. Preaching to the choir, right? So, I do have a group of friends that I have been, all right, I'm not going to try to sugarcoat shit. I'm 40 years old, proud of it, okay, because I don't look it. And, okay, and I have a group of friends that I have been friends with for 38 years. My oldest friend, since I was 37 years, since I was 3 years old. Her and I are still best friends to this day. Of course I have, friends I've been friends with for like 20 years, just the longevity of the friends that I have around me, because I do feel part of it is a reflection of myself and how true I am to myself, because I won't let shady shit be around me. However, there's some shady shit that do enter in, and I've had encounters with people who were messy to others. I still remained friends with them, but I kept my distance. And then even with the distance that I kept, they still, with their manipulative, lying ass, still filtered their way in and did shady shit to me.
That's fucked up, man.
And of course, they are cut off. They are off the grid. They are out in my life. They actually just tried to call me the other day. And I was like, why is this bitch really trying to call me? Because I block you if I feel like you're going to be a threat to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll block you. But if I'm not afraid of you, like, I will keep my number wide open. Try me if you want to.
Try me, bitch.
Try me, okay?
Yes.
So, you know, she tried me twice. She tried me twice to, like, call me. Like, FaceTime at that. I was like, what the blood clot? But, like, this particular person did a lot of messy shit towards me. To the point where I was just like, you know what? Of course I cut her off. But, being that, did I disconnect from them when they did shady shit to other people? I did not. But I did, you know, took a mental note, because just because they treat one person away, and this is just in general, just because somebody treats one person one way doesn't mean that they will treat you the same. I really don't believe in what you do to others, they'll do to you type of thing all the time. However, you know, you have to, like, really discern the situation. You really gotta use your intuition, your gut, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to a person. Never trusted them, though. Never trusted them. And yeah, like, yeah, I mean, you know, it's a case-by-case situation, you know, when it comes to having a friend, excuse me, that may be disloyal. Excuse me. The case-by-case situation. And, yeah, so it all depends. But treating your parents wrong and your children wrong, that is a no-go. Like, I'll cut you up in a second. But, like, your spouse, other friends, like, you don't know what the whole situation is.
Right.
That's just me.
So, see, with me, when it comes to parents and siblings, that's a touchy situation. If you're like my best friend and I know whatever situation or whatever, I'm not going to judge you off that. That's your life. That's your truth. You got to deal with it how you deal with it. I'm your friend. I'm here to give you advice, whether it's good, whether I tell you you're right or you're wrong. I'm that friend or whatever. I got to apologize because I said I had this one person. I have a person in my life now. She's been in my life my entire life. Her name is Nikia. That has been the most loyalist person in my life. And I can guarantee you she don't talk about me behind my back. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but she didn't end up being my best friend through life. This one other friend was. She was my best because I was around her. And I love this girl to death. Her children were my children kind of thing. Her mama was my mama. Her sisters are my sisters. Till this day, those are my sisters. You get what I mean? And it was a heartbreaking situation for me because I don't really understand what happened. I got a little bit of insight from, like, the family, and they're just like, Tasha, it's not you. And that's all I needed to know, because I felt kind of, let's see, shaded in a disloyal way when you could have just told me what was up and I would have understood and loved you from afar. But instead, you went a different route with it. So it broke my heart to a point where I didn't feel well, that I got over to it. So I'll never, ever be this person's friend again. But I do wish the best for my babies, and I do hope that I get to see them again in the future, but I'm not going to force it. But I've been in some super disloyal relationships with a friend who, after about 17, 18 years, I ended up having to never speak to her. And through that process, well, I talk to her now, like, losing people through COVID and stuff like that makes you kind of forgive a friend that you've had for so long. But I don't really consider them that type of friend. They're just someone that I knew that long ago. I'm over it, but the relationship will never, ever be the same. I still wish you the best. I wish your children the best. You know, all those things. I have no malice towards you, but we will never, ever be that type of friend. Again, like, I would ride for this girl. Okay? Me and her have had conversations where she's like, bitch, I would never fight you. I see how you fight. I would never put my hands on you. I don't want that ass whooping. And I'm like, bitch, you know how to fight too. I would never put my hands on you. Your little tiny ass might fuck my big ass up. Like, we're not even going there. We're not doing that. But that's the type of friendship we had. It was like you didn't have to speak. We looked at each other and you knew what it was, and that's what's it. She tarnished that. She ruined it. And in a disloyal, fucked up kind of way. Because it was one of those, she called me. She let me know what the problem was. I didn't realize it was a problem. So I'm like, okay, no problem. I don't want to get into the story, but some changes had to be made. I couldn't do it at that moment because like that day within that 24 hours, because that was impossible. But it would have been made. But instead of allowing that to happen, she decided to speak up to bigger people and ruin some shit that I worked hard for, that I brought her in for. So I never forgave her for that shit. And then it went to social media, because I never go to social media first. All my friends, all my enemies know Tasha never starts on social media. We have a disagreement, we have a fight, I run to social media like that. I don't do that. It happened, whatever, I'm not fucking with you, that's the end of it. But the minute you go to social media or you say something on social media, you basically gave me the fuel. But I give warnings, like, you sure you want to do this? I will sidebar inbox you before I comment on your post. Does that make sense? Even though the post is 100% about me, I'm not going to comment there because you're trying to do some public shit. And I got some public shit for you, but I ain't trying to go there with you.
Oh, you're not?
No, this is why a lot of people trust me with information. I'm not here to spill your business. I'm not. But if you fucking dare ever in your life to spill my personal shit that I confided in you as a friend, and I'm expecting you to, if you take the grave shit and tell that shit, all bets are off.
Of course. That's what I mean. Like, if you really were to, like, be disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? And talk, like, I confided in you with some deep, dark secret, and then you took it upon yourself to, like, you know, share it with everybody else. We got a fucking problem.
What? And you only get one
like,
warning with me.
Problem.
And the reason why you get one warning with me is you need to thank my mother for that shit. Because before, back in the day, you got no warning. If you knew me, you knew how I rocked. I'm not warning you about shit. But my mother told me, she was like, you know, motherfuckers wake up in the morning and forget. You could spend 50 years with a nigga and they'll wake up in the morning and forget. So you give them that one warning, like, just reel it back in real quick. The minute, or you've done this already, do it again and watch what happens. You know, I started to do that fair warning thing. That's why I don't comment when people try to come for me on public social media or whatever. I really don't comment. I'll inbox them like, this is what we doing now? Right? I just keep in mind, you can fight it to me. I'm not trying to do this to you. You done already told 1 or 2 pieces of my business, which ain't shit to me, because nothing you say will have cause and effect in my life. Nobody. I don't know a person that will. Well, probably besides my husband. He knows everything. But that's the only person. There is no one who could say anything about me that's going to cause and effect. So I'm not worried about it. But if you want to go there, oh, I'll make the time, darling. All day. This is why when I look at disloyalty, I look at it in all aspects. When it comes to parents and siblings, I don't do that. If y'all disloyal to each other, that's your family, that's your business. I'm just here to a friend, and I'm a mutual friend. I'm not going to talk shit with you about your mother. You could talk shit to me about your mother, and I'll try my best to give you advice so y'all can fix that shit, because I don't need this negativity in my life. But that's it. That's all I got. But yeah, when it comes to loyalty, that shit comes a dime a dozen. And Alyssa's blessed. She's blessed with a group. Me, unfortunately, I've been around a ton and tons and tons and tons of people. I did not find loyalty till later years. And I don't even know if those people are fully loyal to me. But I could definitely tell you my girl Nakia, is loyal to me. I could tell you that my cousins, Candace and Dana, are loyal to me. And that's about it. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry, but those are the only people I haven't heard, never had ill feelings for me, and didn't tell me. You get what I mean? They went and told someone else, and I found out. So those are the only 3 people that I can say I know have been 100% loyal to me. And I have a lot of friends. So that says a lot. If you're tuning in and I didn't mention you, it's because I know you've probably said something about me to someone else and it got back to me. It was probably small and I didn't really care. Like, okay, so, and? But the fact that you didn't tell me and you told someone else is like, all right, that's not one of my 100% loyal friends, but that's still my friend. I just know I'm not going to be this type of person with you. But I'll come to your birthday. I'll make sure I'll come to your gender reveal. Your kids can be my god kids. You know, all those stuff. But you won't know anything else personal about me. I won't be that friend. I'll just, hey, girl, what you need? That's it. That's
why would you be a godmother? Yeah, I said with 2 V's. Godmother. Mm-hmm. Why would you be a godmother but not be
fully trustive of the parent?
Like, right.
Okay, so it's about relationships. If you trust me enough to make me a godchild of your parent, and we're friends, you want to talk shit about me, but clearly you trust me enough that if something happens to you, I get your kids. If your family, whatever, the other spouse, whatever, don't step in, I'll be that person. So there's something about me that you trust. Ain't my fault you fucked up the 100% loyalty. But if I'm still your friend, friend, I'm going to be there in certain situations. You could say small shit about people vent. I might do something stupid and my homegirl decides to tell my other homegirl opposed to telling me. That's what I'm talking about. Like, oh, nah, this bitch, da-da-da-da. Bitch, you could have told me, though. You could have told me. Instead of telling, and I'm hearing from my other friend. Exactly. So the fact that you went third party and it got back to me, I don't see the loyalty there. Now, I could see if I'm like being an alcoholic every day on the streets, fighting, robbing people and stuff. You talk about me to a friend in the sense of concern or intervention, I won't be mad about that. But if it's some straight up disloyal shit where you could have told me, I don't fuck with that. Only thing I've side passed is you talking to like your mom, your dad, your spouse, or that close sibling. I don't care about that. I don't care if your dad was like, she told me. I don't care. It's your dad. Like, it's your dad. Just, I hope that you told someone that's not going to tell my business. I lost Alyssa again. There she is. She back. She back. No, you completely disappeared. You came back though. But yeah. So that's what I mean about like that disloyal. It has to be like on a certain level because nobody is perfect. And I know friends have disloyal moments, but that does not make them disloyal to you. They just did some dumb shit and you had to correct it and they'll never do it again. But no, I'm talking about disloyal to an extent that you're like, really, bitch? It's like you almost looking at that person like you don't know them. Or if they're shady, like the one friend who ruined some shit because she was constantly talking shit about other people and da-da-da-da. But that never slipped my mouth. I never told those people. Because that wasn't my place. That was her place. You got to beef with them. You telling me, I'm just going to be your friend about it. Now, if you got to fight and you needed me to jump in, I was obviously showing up with you. There was no secret that I was involved. But the loyalty thing be different, though, these days. It be real fucking different these days. And that's why this Chatted Up is what it is today. Oh, we got into it for real.
All right.
I love it.
Successful Chatted Up season 13, episode 1 noted.
We're definitely going overtime tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a 2-hour fucking episode. And even we fucking deserve it because we some real ass bitches. But you guys, we definitely real as fuck. We definitely want your feedback on tonight's Chatted Up and what your opinions and your feelings or your experience about disloyalty and how you deal with it. So
yeah, we need to know your thoughts. Make sure you inform us of your thoughts. Follow us on Facebook at The Realist Show, Instagram at The Realist Radio Show, Twitter at Realist Radio, Snapchat at The Realist Radio Show, TikTok at The Realist Radio Show. And we're going to get into some music. And we'll be right back with our first anonymous letter of the season.
Yo, y'all got to see the Ninja Turtle movie. They ain't pay us for that promo, but it's cute as fuck.
My name's Donnie Double, man. Go with that bullet guy, man. See, back in the days, man, us Haitians used to go through, man, stuff, man. They used to try to play us, try to rob us, beat us up and all that. But once you showed them that united we stand, divided we fall, they started respecting us. But some of us back in the days used to deny it. They used to deny that you was Haitian, man. But this song is for y'all, man. Shout out to the Zoes, man. One.
Yo, ground, man. Tired avec nek sa toujours parler caca, tout nan tout nèg. Après les drapeaux haïtiens, pour nèg t'a pris des jetés haïtien longtemps. Et puis longtemps bon nèg pas même pour des work nèg je pas haïtien, oui. Une haïtien mené tout nèg pour haïtien. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, c'est papa comme ouais, c'est papa pour nous ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, c'est papa comme ouais, c'est papa pour nous ouais.
Mama, I'm out with my Zoes. She told me them boys are some vagabond. I told her, but mama, I'm Zoe. She told me just look out for Babylon. I'm taking loud to the head. Sock up that double, we at it again. Used to be effing the bottles of hand. That babaku drinking, you dead. Now I'm back to life with my wolf pack. Like a snow sled, a wolf strap. From Old City down to South Beach with that Haitian flag on my mouthpiece. This real life, no fake-ish. Some build up, some break-ish. Some loyal niggas, some take. We on that no sleep until we great-ish. Started at Bobby's, learn how to hustle, then moved on to robberies. These on my back like I'm catching the bodies. I twist up my fingers, the wolves is behind me, they slump. That's SS, yo, street life, we got this. Hit C4, we gon' blow ball, cause I'm other niggas, they not this.
Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, c'est papa comme ouais, c'est papa pour nous ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, c'est papa comme ouais, c'est papa pour nous ouais.
They got me back in this itch, like you saw with a sword in his hand. That's a lean with a flag on his wrist. I'm just repping my people, my fam. Stronger than ever, united we stand. Gripping the chopper, I rock with my man. So independent, depend on my plans. Up make it rain, I be stacking them bands. I remember they with this is hard. Now we up and now they with the squad. I whoop them out and I ain't flipping hard. It's in my blood, so you can show me yours. I be with bees and I see with cuz. I'm in the slums and they show me love. That 40 cal is my only plug. The slum society, don't up.
Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, c'est papa comme ouais, c'est papa pour nous ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, coupé tête. Boulet cassé, papa comme ouais, c'est papa comme ouais, c'est papa pour nous ouais.
What's up, everybody? This is the Realist Radio Show, and this is another anonymous letter. So stay tuned, strap in your seats, Get ready, get your popcorn, because it's either going to be messy, juicy, or something dangerous. Will I have to call the police on this one, or will I be given advice? Now.
Okay. Hey, ladies. Oh, pardon me. I just got over upper respiratory infection. Just saying. Okay. Hey, ladies. I really don't care to be anonymous because I really need to air this bitch out. Yeah, I'm with the shit. Okay. But I understand the rules and respect you, ladies, so I will not reveal her name. But I want to know. Anyway, but I just found out that my cousin's baby is not my adopted brother's. I'm confused already. We found out years ago. We found out he was family a year ago after my mom saw her birth certificate and said it had my uncle's name. He passed when I was a kid, so no one knew. Anyway, her baby isn't my brother's, and she knew it. I got to pick up my nephew, and they was expecting the father to come because he needed a blood transfusion, and I wasn't aware of the changes. As I'm talking to the doctor, this guy I've seen around town walks right up to us and says, sorry, it was traffic. The doctor says, I was just telling your sister here, I was waiting for you so we can get started. I was a bit confused. I told the doctor that he wasn't my brother, and we both laughed. He said, oh, sorry, but if I would like to wait till he then says my nephew's name again, and I'm like, that ain't my nephew's daddy. The doctor looked confused, but responded, well, maybe we have two patients with the same name. They both walked off. I called my brother to confirm that my nephew had his appointment today and to let him know what happened when I came to pick them up. He said all he knew, the appointment was a follow-up. I asked his baby mama, hold on, I just lost my footing. Hold on, y'all.
You got this, girl.
The baby mama, he said it was new info. It was new info to her and that she will come get the baby and thanked me for the info. Excuse me. So I let it go. Maybe I was mistaken. So that was like 3 months ago. The other day, I'm at work and was introduced to my new boss. Why is it the dude from the hospital? Around lunchtime, he approached me joking about our run. Joking about our run, in which sparked a whole conversation about his son, and he showed me a pic of his son. Y'all, that's my fucking nephew. My mouth dropped, but I had to pull it together because he's my new boss. I said, oh, what a cutie, and excused myself. Y'all, how should I tell my brother? And who do I say something to first, him or her? Please help, because I'm telling.
Oh.
Tell. Go ahead, Tasha, because, you know, I'm...
All right, so I'm glad you cleared up the cousin shit, because I was fucking confused in the beginning. But I'm glad you cleared that shit up, and that sucks to find out, but it doesn't seem like they're blood cousins. I hope not. Wait, no, because if that's her... Is it... I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused there, but I get not knowing and shit happens. I get it. So, not judging at all there. Ain't my job. I'm not God. I'm not judging. But, yeah, tell. Fuck you mean? Tell your brother first. Mm-hmm. That's your brother. Tell, and you thought something crazy. Tell your brother first, because you don't want the nigga to tell her. If she's not telling, obviously she's not telling him. Or how about this? You make one phone call. Because personally, if my brother, any chick that my brother, and I got more than one, and I'm not talking about they chicks. I'm not doing that because you know how social media is not. It's an example. It's an example. So if I was to find out that my brother had a child in this world that he thinks is his, and it's not, I'm probably gonna call her first. And the reason why I say this is because I'm gonna want him to hear that from you. Because if I gotta tell him, he ain't gonna like it. Because I'm gonna come with my opinion and my attitude about it. So you ain't gonna like it because I am gonna tell my brother, but I'm gonna give you about 5 minutes after I hang up this phone call to tell him. If you need 15 to get your thoughts together, that's fine. If you even need 30 minutes to an hour to go have a sip of wine before you do this, I got you. Just keep it real. Keep it real. Don't do that shit. Just know I'm telling my brother.
No.
I'm telling. And I'm going to let it be known. Either you fitting to tell him, what time is it right now? 8:45. Either you going to tell him by 8:55 or I am. By the time I call, he better not click over because he busy talking to you. That's all I got. That's it. That's all.
I am very confused. Okay. I'm puzzled and confused. Why, you ask? First of all, the beginning of your letter. The beginning of your letter.
Mad
Confused.
question.
Confuse me. Tell. Just like when I finish reading that anonymous letter, my advice for you is to tell. Tell. You know what? I would tell both of them at the same time. Act like it's like a coming together, like a marriage. Like, we are gathered here today for me to blow up your motherfucking spine. And let that hoe know in front of your brother. But then again, now that I said it, I think that you should tell your brother first. So that's family. Fuck that hoe. And then tell the girl. Or y'all tell her together. But either way, she a liar. Like, why would she front? Like, she already knew who the father was. She knew who the pappy was. Just tell.
She
Tell.
Word. And your nephew, baby mother, G'ing the fuck out these niggas. Like, the hustle is real.
Word. The hustle is mad real. Is it really that serious?
Exactly.
Like, you can't get a real job.
Right. So for some people who feel some type of way about that chatted up where DNA tests should be required at birth, it's just part of the regimen. Part of the regimen.
You just, this whole anonymous letter just gives me extra leverage to the decision that I made, saying that I agree that a DNA test should be done at birth.
Mandatory. It's just part of going to the hospital.
Mandatory.
It's required.
Mandatory.
Right. It's required that it is the DNA test should be taken. I mean, it can't be forced. You ain't going to pin someone down and make them do it. But before you put either parent, mother or father, because it should be both sided, even though you know the mother gave the birth, the DNA test should just be required. Because reason why I say this, look up the documentary for I Am My Own Twin. This girl's kids got taken away from her and she got thrown in jail because she had the DNA of her fraternal twin sister who died in the womb. So her kids' DNA was different and the dad but her husband was still the father. She went to jail. She lost her kids. She went through hell. So it should be required for both mother and father to do DNA just for the sake of, God forbid that happens. And then Maury proves that you can have two fraternal twins have two separate baby daddies. DNA test at birth. It'll clear a lot of shit. I'm just saying. It should be required. That's it. That's all. That's all I got.
Agree.
But yeah, no, tell. Snitch. I would just definitely give her, I would prefer for my brother to hear it from the woman who fucked him over, opposed to hearing it from his sister, because then now he has to investigate what all happens. Bitch, you got 5 minutes to tell him before I do. That's all I got. You got 5 minutes.
You got 5 minutes.
You got 5 on it. You got 5 on it. Because if I tell him without the details, like, I don't even know. I ain't sleep with the man. I should be talking about the dude you slept with and had a baby with. But if I tell it, It's going to be the most dramatic, hellified, I'm going to kill that bitch type of story. You should just tell him.
And what's fucked up, let's not negate the fact that homeboy is his boss.
And it seems like he's unaware of the situation too. So
right, he seems unbothered. Like, yo, look at my son. Like, this is my kid, my seed, my lineage, my legacy.
Ooh, guess what probably just popped in my head? Why would he I get y'all had an encounter, but why all of a sudden would he come up to you, talk about his son, and show the picture? Maybe he knows something you don't know.
Maybe he was in it all along. Maybe he was being facetious. Ooh, that's a good word.
I love that word.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Now, Tasha, that you said it, y'all met at the hospital. The nephew was already there, so you seen him. Why is he showing a picture and trying to act like, nigga, bye? Yeah.
Right, but no, at the hospital, he walked up and she was like, brother. She was like, that's not my brother. But she didn't state where he didn't say anything because he might not know. He might have just went to his son's appointment. It just so happened that auntie was there to pick him up. Or even the mom was like, that was new information to her. That they had, whatever. So they had probably contacted the father or someone, because that obviously must be the emergency contact. Like, we need more details. We need a what you call it? Because why would they call him opposed to your brother? Right. Why would they call him except for your brother? And then he didn't say shit. He didn't correct shit or make anything clear. But then again, it's your child. You probably not think about another motherfucker when you got to be there for your kid. So that's probably why he didn't say anything. But there's a lot missing to this story, but it's coming from the sister. So there's a lot she don't know. But I would really appreciate the update after you tell your brother. I mean, you're watching. Say
that again.
I would really appreciate an update after you tell your brother.
No, you didn't say that.
What
you did that Claire Huxtable. Really?
Oh, really?
Okay, Claire.
I'm Claire up in this bitch. But yes, I would really like a motherfucker update on this shit. Like, dead ass. I need to stop looking down when I ask questions. It looks like I can't function. But I'm looking, because I'm engineering as well, so I have to look down. But yes. Update. Please and thank you.
Update. Dankeschön.
Yo, this is really a long-ass letter. But you guys, we'll be back. We have a music video break coming, so you guys won't see us for a couple of minutes. It's just a few minutes. Don't go crazy missing us, because we love y'all. We know you love us. So don't lose it. Just a couple of minutes. We'll be right back with Reality Recap. Because you know Alyssa's coming with that ratchet ass, messy ass reality tea. I'm always here for it. We'll be right back, boos.
Messy.
Messy as fuck. Where the videos? Okay, here they are.
Everything's a go. I'm probably going to hell for this one. Green light. Brooklyn, bye.
Jesus and Moses, them niggas blood too. Virgin Mary, Adam and Eve, them niggas blood too. If they ain't blood, them niggas cuz too. I be feeling just like a Crip, my Crip's blood too. Jesus and Moses, them niggas blood too. Virgin Mary, Adam and Eve, them niggas blood too. If they ain't blood, them niggas cuz too. I be feeling just like a Crip, my Crip's blood too. I'm the best in my city, nigga, hands down. If I push a button, it's a man down. If I'm in the club, I bring my bag out.
Back pocket bleeding, got my flag out.
Smoking all this gas, I'm about to pass out. Hit the road and back to the town, I'm about to cash out. I was on papers and I just finished. That bag I was in, yeah, I'm back in it. Ask around, saw it, always been a shooter. Spin your block on foot, I don't need a Uber. Nigga talk crazy, I could get him dropped. For the record, I put in work, so I don't need a drop. Always getting money on that cash route. Everything booty and I'm swagged out. Same bitches, I was the one they used to bad mouth. Same bitches giving me neck until I pass out. Jesus Jesus and Moses, them niggas blood too. Virgin Mary, Adam and Eve, them niggas blood too. If they ain't blood, them niggas cuz too. I be feeling just like a Crip, my Crip's blood too. Jesus and Moses, them niggas blood too. Virgin Mary, Adam and Eve, them niggas blood too. If they ain't blood, them niggas cuz too. I be feeling just like a Crip, my Crip's blood too.
Brooklyn forever, I wear my own shit.
Fuck everybody, I'm on my own dick. Foreign car, got police in my face. What happens when I get this money and I buy a Wraith? Two-seater, bitch, I don't need the company. Green light, high life, yeah, I own my company. Bitches used to hate me, now them bitches love me. I used to love them niggas, so them niggas lucky. Got a bad bitch, she the bride of Chucky. All she wanna do is get money, fuck me, and then she suck me. If I'm on your body, bet you gon' duck me. If you on my body, bet you won't touch me. Real talk, I do this for my kids only. When I die, Jesus Christ is my big homie. If you know me, then you know I got it on me. You came 100 deep, and I only came with Tony. Jesus and Moses, them niggas blood too. Virgin Mary, Adam and Eve, them niggas blood too. If they ain't blood, them niggas cuz too. I be feeling just like a Crip, my Crip's blood too. Jesus and Moses, them niggas blood too. Virgin Mary, Adam and Eve, them niggas blood too. If they ain't blood, them niggas cuz too. I be feeling just like a Crip, my Crip's blood too.
Everything's a go. Every.
Kanye just joined the chat. Pay. Yes, sir. I just got promoted. This new grade on my own. And you know we gotta quote it. Cause I just got promoted. Yeah. These teachers checking grades. I be getting A's. I'm in school all day. Cause my mama don't play. Cause I just got promoted. Yeah. I just got promoted. These grades, I'ma own it. This money, I can't fold it. In school, I'm always focused. I be talking swag. I don't look at tags. I don't mean to brag, but I get it from my dad. It's a new year, about to start a new school. Same rules apply. Don't step on my shoes. Y'all know that I'm cool. I'm screaming kid free. I'm gon' get promoted and follow all my dreams. I just got promoted. This new grade on my own. And you know we gotta quote it. Cause I just got promoted. Yeah. These teachers checking grades. I be getting A's. I'm in school all day. Cause my mama don't play. Cause I just got promoted. Yeah. I just got promoted. Yeah, I'm kinda hyped. Sometimes it was hard. I got through the fight. Went to all my classes, number hundreds on my test. My report card had A's. My teachers say I'm blessed. I make my family proud. They always say I'm smart. We in this life forever. They know they got my heart. Let's take it to the top, up the score on our grades. Yeah, I'm battle bad, and I'm gon' make a way. I just got promoted. This new grade on my own. And you know we gotta quote it. Cause I just got promoted. Yeah. These teachers checking grades. I be getting A's. I'm in school all day. Cause my mama don't play. Cause I just got promoted. Yeah. That's right.
Right now. Oh God, you gotta move over. You gotta move over. I have to fix your screen. That's why we need to be on by 7:45. Go on.
Did you say that online?
I did. I just realized it was fucked up.
Okay, but you didn't talk to me like that in public. What's wrong with you?
I didn't mean to talk to y'all. She gonna cut me, y'all. I'm dead. I might not be on the show next. I won't be on the show next week.
This is the last time you're gonna see Tasha, Nicole, Lucretia, right?
It's over for me, guys. I'm sorry. She don't play that shit. Look. See,
all right,
God,
you guys.
God don't like ugly. You see what he did?
You do that. So, you know, upper respiratory infection. Yeah, I said it. This is reality recap. Baddies West. I mean East. Oh my God, Baddies East.
Oh wow, I put up the wrong fucking flyer my damn self thinking it was Baddies West. So we not gonna put up the flyer. We all fucking up today. But sis, talk about it.
Okay, so there's issues with Krishan, of course. Krishan needs to sit down.
She pregnant as hell and emotional
calm
as hell.
the fuck down with her pregnant ass. But obviously she's not going to do that because she has issues with Natalie Nunn. So she is approaching Natalie and she is having this altercation with her and expects her sister to fight her battles. So her sister is with the shit in regards to confronting Natalie and things like that. Excuse me. But when it comes to the other girls that Krishan has beef with, she's not willing to do it. So, wait, hold on a second. Sorry. So, she's not willing to do it. So, with that being said, Krishan is like a little upset with her sister. She's trying to get real crazy with her sister and shit like that. How I feel about the girls. I think this group is really good. I'm very excited because Saya is on the show, and that's like my crush since Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, really? You know, yeah. Just like on I love me some Camille. I loved her from Baddies. She's not my crush, but Megan will always be my favorite bad girl, Megan. But Camille was my first, that's that bitch baddie of all of the bad girls that been on the Baddies Club. But Megan kind of came over and took the torch. But I love me some Camille. I love me some Camille. I'm glad she's back on the show.
I love Natalie is taking a different approach. Like she get that shit out, and then she's like, "All right, let's make money. Let's get to the bag."
And you know like that. I respect that more. Because I'm an 80s baby. That's what we did. It. We scrapped.
Facts. That's what you do. You scrap. You get it in, and then that's it. Right?
Wasn't no shooting. Wasn't no boyfriends jumping in because they ain't have to. Because they didn't have to. Let's be clear. Because they didn't have to. Because if you jump someone, all bets are off. But when it came to women scrapping and men scrapping, that's what we did. Yo, you talking shit? Right. Wait right here. Wait right here. Let me go get such and such. Right. And then such and such walking up with their family members. Or everybody with hands. You jump in. You get jumped. It's a fair one. One-on-one. That's it. That's all. So I respected that energy. I respected the fight. I respected that both of these, because it took me a minute to respect Natalie Nunn now. It took a while.
Right.
But
and Natalie Nunn realizes like, yo, she got a lot to fucking lose. Okay? She is making a killing and she don't want to fuck that up. So, you know, you can fight till the cows come home. Old school. But as far as fighting, you need to just fight, get it off your chest, and then be like, all right, let's have this conversation. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. Da-da-da-da-da. And then move forward. A lot of these bitches don't know how to move forward. Case in point. I love her. That's my girl.
Natalie?
Scotty.
I love Scotty.
You don't know how to. I love Scotland. Okay, I might name my daughter after her if I ever was blessed to be pregnant. Okay, I will name, and if it's a girl, I will name her Scotland. That's how much I like Scotland.
Yeah, I like Scotty.
Okay, Scotty. I do. I like Scotty. However, Scotty fought Anna for her mad times, and you still wasn't like over it. Like, you just like, yo, I'll fight you every time. You already fought her like 4 or 5 times. You already got your licking. She got her licking. Da da da. Like,
yeah,
it should be done and it should be over with.
That fight was like a tie.
Right.
It ain't like Scotty
and
put
I
the
could
beats
say
on
the
her.
Same. I could say the same about Mariah Lynn. Mariah Lynn don't like Smiley at all.
Yeah, but that's a big ass bitch. Like, let's be like, seriously. I get the fight or whatever, but even in my day, I was taught she too little. Fight her bigger sister if she got one. Fight her auntie. She too little. You don't, nah, bitch. Get someone my size. Like, I come from the 80s where you size people up. Like, if I had, and we love Mariah Lynn. I love Mariah Lynn, and I'm not talking about touching Mariah Lynn.
We love Mariah Lynn. She's a supporter.
Right, but what I'm saying
I feel like she should just like stop it.
Yeah, no, man, she was fighting on behalf of her sister. Like the whole, like, my whole thing is the Smiley situation.
Right, I get it.
It's like, okay, bitch, where did you come from? Because I agree with Mariah Lynn there. Where did you come from? She came from the black market, and I was like, okay, bitch, no, that's not okay. That bitch got your address, your kid's social security number.
But you know
what you talking about? That's not okay.
But you know what? I like Smiley. I do.
I mean, I like her honesty.
I do.
I like her honesty, but I cannot personally trust a bitch who was on some underground. I slip money and I can know your business. I slip money and I can find out your criminal record. I slip money and I can tell you your mother's doctor records. I don't like a motherfucker. Why you in the why? She got on that show because she was a part of the black market. That's it. Right. That's all. Mm-hmm. So, Natalie, you all can, even though I respect Natalie now, bitch, be a little bit more smarter. This bitch knows too much about you, but you don't know it yet.
No, she does know it because she was like, yo, how you know my cell phone number? And she was just like...
She paid for it.
Like, honestly. But here's the thing, right? I'd rather you tell me that you're a snake.
That's why I respect the honesty.
Being friends with you and finding out. So that's why I like Smiley.
I respect the honesty.
She's like, I'm going to be honest. I'm part of the black market. I know da-da-da-da. I respect that because now I make that decision on how to handle you.
Keep your friends close. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. And she's coming. I don't give a fuck. If you had the underlying black market sneak and deceive to get next to me, I don't trust you. You not my friend. But I'm going to keep you around because no, the fuck you not.
You consistent. You can, and yo, she a connect that you can use. Yeah, I'm going to keep your ass around. You going to be a baddie. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to see where you are, what you doing, who you know, how you moving, what you wearing, what you got.
No, I would make her an executive.
Because I might use you. I'm going
to make her an executive. Hear me out. Only way you going to know about other shit is if you pay for it. If you want to pay to know this shit, that's fine. But I'm going to use your connects to get to where I want and my girls to where we want because you a black market bitch. Yeah, that's right. Have a seat at the table. Correct. But you cannot fully trust bitches like that. Because if they know your personal life, they know your criminal life, they know your STDs, they know everything. She's a part of that. She's connected to 100% you are exposed. We're connected to her shit. Us.
Right.
So if she ever sees this episode, which I hope she do, bitch, come for me if you want to. I got the energy. Oh, and my records are interesting.
No, come for me. No, just come for me to clear my credit. The fuck?
No, fuck that. Come for me about the shit you see in my past, because I'm going to tell you right now, the legal statute of limitation is over, bitch. I'm ready for it. So if you want to come for me, do what the fuck you can. Yeah, you know my history, Alyssa. I'm not going to put it on here, But if that bitch want to find out, that bitch want to find out and pay the extra money to find out, that's cool and all. But I would definitely be ready and expecting that bitch. Because there's no way. Only thing she's going to do is put me on the motherfucking map in a different way. That's fine. That's all. Come for me. I'm a different bitch. Try my shit. There's several bitches who have. None of them came up on top.
Yeah. Try Jesus. Don't try me.
Don't try me. I don't give a shit how connected you are. I am that bitch.
Don't try me.
Don't try me. I'm done. Alyssa gonna cut me because I told her I'm always here to get on her nerves. I just didn't post my picture today because I ain't have time.
Yeah, and my coughing is increasing. I'm trying to get this, you know.
I'm sorry, but let me shut the fuck up for like 3.5 minutes.
Overall, this is episode 3, right? Episode 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Excuse me. So it's episode 3. I know the season is going to be magical. I can't wait to see what plays out. I can't see what's going to happen. I'm not going to go into detail about all the girls and shit like that because I'll get into that next week. But all I can say is that Baddies East, we've been waiting for your ass for a long fucking time. One person I don't like, though, I'm trying to figure out why she there, is Vicky Woe. Your name should be Vicky Y. Why are you there?
I'm with that one.
And I think Natalie put her there. Because Vicky had the audacity to say the N-word.
Hey, when you're a producer to a reality show, you have to find the motherfuckers that got the audacity. Well, listen, I produce a reality show almost. Me and Evelyn and Alex, we almost... let's be clear, we're not talking about Evelyn Lozada, we're talking about Evelyn Brown. But
I'm not to say because
no, not that. Me,
that's my
Lady
auntie.
Steele and me, Lady Steele and Evelyn. We went. We did New York to Atlanta. It made waves. It was on the radio. I spoke to Chris Brown. Like people knew about it. We were doing that. But one of the things that Mona Scott has to why so many people don't like Mona Scott. A reality show requires someone behind the scenes to press those buttons, to put those batteries in the back. But then the ones who get paid, like, well, unfortunately, Erica Mena is kicked off the show. Someone like Erica Nene Leakes, the people who bring the drama. Right. No, it's unfortunate because we found out that she's fucking racist. Date black men, have black kids, but she don't like none of them. That's fucked up. But these people got paid more money because they was with the shits. And just like, for example, them bring a Diamond on the show. Why you think they brought Diamond on Love and Hip Hop? Because they knew Bambi and Scrappy was on the outs. Right. That's Mona Scott's job. Yeah. That's her job. That's why people don't like... That's why on Zeus Network, the girls be ready to fight the fucking producer and the set staff. Because I told y'all not to talk about this. But that's their job. They're supposed to bring the drama without the knowledge of the cast members. Look at the side eye. Y'all, I'm getting cut. Y'all see the side eye? Because y'all can't even fully see her on the screen right now. But you can see the side eye. Look. I might not make it to next episode, y'all. Pray for me.
Oh, yeah, that's Baddies East. I look forward to it. And I can't...
Did I finish the recap?
I'm glad... Krishan need to go. I'm glad Sky is there. I'm glad Krishan's sister's there. Because I honestly like her. For you a real bitch if you're like, yo, I'm going to have a conversation with you. I don't like you because of A, B, and C. Yo, my bad, my fault. I didn't mean it like that. Da-da-da. All right, I'm going to take your word for it. But I'm just letting you know, like, next time we're going to have a problem. I'm not going to be a bully. And that's what I appreciate about Krishan's sister. I can't say her name because I talked to Alyssa, whatever. I can't say her name, but either way,
nobody can.
I appreciate Krishan. Right, I appreciate Krishan's sister for being like, she's like, yo, deadass. The only person I have a problem with is Natalie. I don't have a problem with anyone else. Like, she is learning people to, like, let them show and prove themselves, just like Natalie showed and proved herself. You know what I mean?
She's showing everybody she's not the bully that she's been portrayed to be. But yeah, and still, we saw you swing at your
pregnant. She's not. Krishan
no.
is a bully.
No.
Because she's
not innocent. No. Because she swung at Krishan while she was pregnant, and that you don't do. Regardless of how asshole of a sibling you may have, when they are pregnant, they get a pass. You just don't be around them. You don't fight them. You don't swing at them. I did not respect that. But outside of that, she reminds me of me. Outside of that. She reminds me of me because I would never put my hands on any of my sisters, and them bitches are crazy.
Excuse me. Said what I said. Okay.
Look at the finger, y'all. I'm not making it next episode. It's over for me. Y'all gonna be tipping your 40 to my memory, and if you're too young to know,
also,
she's gonna fight me.
Okay.
Look. I love you, Alyssa.
I'm gonna fight you. So at the end of the day, I love Baddies East so far. I can't wait to see what Saya's gonna do. Yeah. We slided her DMs. But so yeah, tune in next week because I'm gonna be talking more about Baddies East in a more detailed way. Because I'm giving y'all bullshit right now and I realize it. My apologies. Basketball Wives.
Basketball Wives. Which one? Orlando or LA?
Talk about LA.
Yes.
Because we've been waiting for this to transpire with Evelyn being back. Okay. And at first I had an issue with Evelyn Lozada. Why? Because I feel like she got away with a lot of shit at one point in time.
That's Shawnee's bestie.
But some of it wasn't.
No.
Huh?
That's Shawnee's bestie, but no, some of it wasn't warranted.
Right. Some of it was warranted. Some of it, it was like, all right, I get it. I get why you upset. But some of it, I was just like, yo, bitch, you trying, right? Mm-hmm. So, anyway. Here's the thing. So we see Evelyn Lozada. She's in her element. She's happy. She's engaged because, there is a show that we didn't cover, but there's a show called Queen's Court that is on another resource. I'm not going to say the, channel because we all know. Just Google it for sponsorship purposes. But anyway, so this show is about, this show, 3 women. It was Tamar Braxton, Evelyn Lozada, and Nevia. They all were in a group of men, and they were able to go through different hurdles and scenarios with these men and be true, authentic, and raw. So you can tell on that show that Evelyn did a lot of internal work with therapy, with things like that. So now, after the show, she found her love, she found her king, and it is a marketing executive from Atlanta. He travels to LA. He travels back to Atlanta. He's nice looking. He's tall. He's sweet. He's considerate. This is somebody that she needs, right? Somebody that is out of her norm athlete, right? Football player, baseball player, basketball player, fail, right? Anyway, so Evelyn is in a good space. She has her own workout line with the bodysuits, which I'm super excited for, and I will cop one. She got a jewelry line, which I may cop. I'm not sure yet. I gotta see how it looks. She's doing what it do. She's taking her the money that she made. She's taking it and she's flipping it, and she's being a boss, right? Okay, so new Evelyn meets up with Jackie. It's cool with Jackie. All this shit. Now, Jackie is trying to turn over a new leaf. She's like, yo, I'm at O. I'm just giving you a overall. I'm at O. I need to work out. Blah, blah, blah. Let me call somebody I know who is into fitness. Shorty named Vanessa, right? I don't know if she's Asian or Hispanic. Either way, this ethnic woman, walks up into Jackie Christie's house and was having a conversation and shit like that. She's married to Isaiah Ryder, She like has a facility in Arizona that helps kids and all this shit. And she's like fixing up all these healthy snack alternatives. Her and Jackie are really like building a friendship and shit like that, right? And so come to find out with all this, right? Vanessa, right? Because Jackie and Vanessa, they're like building their relationship. They go out. So Vanessa is talking about like her issues, right? She has an issue with an individual. And I'm like, okay, what individual does she have an issue with? And it is Evelyn. So apparently with Carl, the baby daddy, Vanessa is cool with the baby mother, and there has been some issue between Evelyn and the baby mother. All right. So now we have something going on here. So at the end of the day, like, to me, it seems minuscule. But to everyone else, it's like, all right, this is a story, right? So now Brooke Bailey is on the show as well. Brooke, you know, she's getting over her love, her daughter passing. So she's going through it, you know what I'm saying? And but in the midst of it, she's trying to become stronger. She's like, that's what my daughter would want to do, is to be strong, to be a boss, to be a G about things. But she and Evelyn are mad cool. So Brooke was like, yo, I'm gonna throw a party for you, welcome you back to LA. Welcome back to LA, do what you gotta do. Like, I'm throwing you a party to welcome you, yada, 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 right? Okay. So we got Jackie that is invited to the party. Everybody's invited to the party, right? Jackie's invited. Jen is invited, and let's talk about Jen. So we all know that Jen is had issues with Evelyn in the past because she supposedly said something about Shanice. So now we're at this party. Jen is talking about her boo. She's with some young guy, 18 years younger than her. And they're talking and stuff. Evelyn truly said that she's not over it, but she's willing to be like cordial with Jen. They don't have any beef, but she knows that they can't really be like friends, right? And so they approach each other. You know, everything is all cool and everything. Here's the thing. Jen tells Brooke, sidebar, because I'm bouncing around. Jen tells Brooke that Vanessa has the issue. Right? And Vanessa was saying how she has an issue with Evelyn and all this shit, yada, yada, yada. And so Jen was like, yo, I need to tell Brooke because I'm not cool with Evelyn. Let me tell Brooke who is. So Brooke was like, all right, I'm going to take it upon myself and tell Evelyn at the party. So Vanessa accuses Evelyn of getting with Carl while Amy, who is the first baby mother of Carl, is pregnant with their kid, and pretty much Carl told Evelyn that they weren't together and all that stuff, even though she was with child, she was pregnant. But either way, Vanessa is pissed off. It's not Evelyn's fault because niggas lie. And, and at the end of the day, like, Evelyn's in a good place. She got her man, she got her fiance. She's co-parenting well with Carl. She gets along with Amy. So, like, what is the big deal? So,
I don't like bitches that bring up 10-year-old
Evelyn,
situations.
like, accuses Vanessa of being messy and all this shit. Do I like Vanessa? I don't know. Because this is the first episode. She a new bitch. I don't know. But we will see. So, that's a little bit of the drama that's going on with Basketball Wives LA. Now.
Fuck, we just disconnected.
Basketball Wives Orlando.
Fuck.
Megan.
We're good.
From Bad Girls, Megan, the one that Tasha said earlier she liked.
I love me some Megan.
Is now she's part of Basketball Wives Orlando. She moved to Orlando. She hit up Shawnee and was like, yo, like, I'm new to the area. I need to know about some, you know, like, need to be friends with people, some of the girls, blah, blah. Shawnee told her what to do. So Megan threw, like, a brunch. There are some people, I don't know everybody's names because these are my first time seeing these hoes. But there is a lot of drama and situations between a couple of the ladies. Almost all of them are with ballers, so it's not really wives. It's like girlfriends. One of them is, I think her name is Ashley Snell. I don't know about her. She don't rub me the right way. Like, so I'm gonna keep my eye on her to decipher if I really like her or not. But she had a problem with yet another young lady who were once friends, but apparently Ashley brought chicks over to hang out with her former husband and current husband and all this stuff. It's just a lot of drama. There's a lot of baby mama drama. There's a lot of things going on. So all these women, they're integrated in some way, right? They're all intertwined in some way. I don't know how I feel about Orlando, though. I don't know if it is worthy enough to have a show. I know that these girls are about that life. Because there's like a young lady, her name is Meek, and then there was a baby mama that she is cordial with, but now they're in the same friend group. And then there's Megan in the middle of everything. Then there was some pregnant girl that tried to put Megan on blast, and Megan was like, yo, I'm going to be honest, I ain't know of you. Like, there's a lot of shit. So I have to really, like, I need a couple of episodes, because, you know, most of the time I get like that when it comes to, like, brand new shows. I don't really know the girls' names. Excuse me. I don't know the girls' names. I don't know what they do. I don't know exactly everybody, but what I do know is that this first episode was a lot of drama. I am anticipating the second episode, so that's a good thing. So I have more of a feeling regarding all these women. The reason that Basketball Wives Orlando is different from Basketball Wives at LA is that Basketball Wives at LA has been established, and we know these ladies. We've been following these ladies for a few seasons. But, like, Orlando is kind of new, so I can't really give you what y'all really, really want as far as reality recap. And I'm not going to do y'all a disservice. So next week, after I decipher everything and really hone in on what they are about, I will give you much better reality recap. So that's what I got thus far with the reality recaps. All right, y'all. So yeah, Tasha, Nicole, Alize, Bacardi, Jenkins, right?
I could talk now? Cause y'all,
I don't know.
I'm fitting to die anyway, so y'all might as well just hear my voice for the last time.
Shut up.
I feel like Megan.
I'm done. That's the reality recap.
I can't say how I feel. I feel like Megan runs that season. I don't know. It's only been one episode, but Megan is giving me the energy that this her shit. She's giving me Natalie energy. Not in a bad way.
She's always been like that. Yeah, she's always been like that, though.
No. Because I know me some Megan. I've watched her from Bad Girls on up. One thing about Megan, she's humbly with the shits. And I'll say that again. She is humbly with the shits. Because Megan is cool as fuck, but she's one of the most misunderstood. Like, I've paid attention to this woman since she was on Bad Girls Club. When I tell you I'm a fan of Megan, it was Camille first on the show. But Megan, I've been a fan with to the point I follow her on Instagram type shit. And Megan is humbly with the shit. Meaning, if you come correct, she ain't no problem with you. But the minute you try to and then the fact that she was so honest with Homegirl. She was like, I ain't want to talk about this now. I knew it was going to come up, but since it's up, yep. Like, I fuck with shit. I fuck with the level of honesty in that I can back it up. Because, like, like I said, Camille reminds me of one of my husband's best friends. But Megan reminds me also of me. Like, I'm not going to just beat your ass. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to step to you. I'm not going to do that. But, bitch, you disrespect my name, my space, or my family, I can't explain to you what's going to happen. I just pray to God I don't go to jail. That's why I like Megan. Love me some Megan. And she's very honest. That's why I fuck with Megan. Because seriously, if I crash into your car, I'm not going to run. It's not going to be a hit and run. I'm going to stop. I'm going to get out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Here's my information. But if you disrespect my mama, I'm going to beat your fucking ass. That's the difference.
Boost the windows out your car.
Exactly.
Sorry.
So that's why I love me some Megan, and she has been my all-time Bad Girls Club favorite. Camille being my second favorite. She went from my first favorite to my second favorite because Megan showed up. That's it. That's all. That's why I love the fact that Camille is on Baddies, because in all fairness, I don't think Natalie won that fight. Natalie started the fight. She popped off first. But if you really watch the video, it was Camille that was on top. This is my opinion. But for those who are fighters and know fighters and scan fightings, yeah, Natalie popped off first. She got the good one, too. She hit up, boop, boop, bang, sat her back in the seat. Bitch, sit down. We saw it. You saw it, right? But then when Camille got up,
yes.
When Camille got up, I ain't see that same energy. I saw Camille on top. So, yeah, I love the Orlando. I love the Baddies West. I love all the Basketball Wives shows that came out right now. I'm here for the shit. But didn't you have a little, like, snippet on Miami? On Love and Hip Hop? Since they the last standing Love and Hip Hop show right now.
Can I be honest? I didn't see this week's episode. But I have been watching it, and that big girl, what's her name? At first, I was rooting for her, the one that's a hairdresser. I was rooting for her, but then the way that she was like very defensive with Trina and Joy, I didn't like it.
Yeah. Like,
the way that she was.
Even though I understand her energy when I spent my time to come here and meet you, but you got to realize who you're meeting.
Do that right. Do that shit with average bitches. You don't do that shit with
Trina. The fuck is wrong with you? And then you coming for her manager? What the fuck? No. Homegirl was her PR.
Her cousin.
Oh.
She gave that energy to Joy.
To Joy, but also, was it her manager? Her manager was also Trina's friend. Or her PR or something.
Not her manager, but like somebody that she knew that actually had faith in her because she's such a good artist.
No. Right, but no, her relationship to Trina. That girl's relationship to Trina is what fucked it up for her being in the showcase. Because she's more
right, but she's not. That's not her manager. That's not Trina's manager.
She's somebody
that's just somebody that Trina knows.
Oh,
and they were doing an album together. And she was supposed to be on that album.
But she fucked up her position.
She fucked it up.
Yeah. And I'm rooting for that girl, but she got to understand how the industry works. She got to understand how it's called blocking. And it's called blocking for a reason. Actors do it. Producers do it. Music artists do it. It's called blocking. What we don't do is cater to anything that ain't got nothing to do with the situation at the time.
And in the corporate world, we call that brown nosing. Just, kissing ass.
Right,
you don't have to. As far as...
Wait, what the big girl was doing?
Yeah, the big girl. You want to get signed, right?
Yeah, you gotta humble yourself.
Of course, be your true self, but you gotta humble yourself. They like it when you humble, and you're like,
the industry is the hardest industry to be in. They're there to help you. They mean in the industry, even artists, and it's not in a bad way. They're in the limelight. People always running up on them. They ain't got time for that shit. So they're gonna shut you down.
Negative because she is, and don't take this wrong, internet. I have to say. Don't take it wrong.
Beyonce is the internet.
Okay? And I love being thick. But when you are bigger and you are trying to get yourself in the industry, we are not always accepted. If you ain't wearing lingerie or doing something sexual, if you're not doing that and you're being your true, authentic self and you're rapping and you're doing all that, like, you have to, like, especially when you have a window of opportunity, you gotta, like, take that window, yo. You can't act like you already made it just because you're being recorded, because your shit can be ended, period. So, but that's pretty much love and hip-hop. Like, Von Shay and Gunplay, like, they toxic. I already know.
No, she ignored
me.
Out of me. I'm raising my hand.
Von Shay and Amada. Von Shay was upset at Amada because she felt like that she wasn't supported by her and they were supposed to be friends. But Amada was like, yo, Von Shay is using a GoFundMe. Mind you, have all these new clothes, new car, and all this stuff, but then you can't afford $50,000 for your daughter's surgery. She said that's fucked up, which is true too.
Because I've been tired of that narrative my whole fucking life. So you got Benzes and mansions, but you got to GoFundMe. Don't make sense.
You have a GoFundMe. So we funding your lifestyle.
No, they're funding the medical bills. We're funding the medical bills while they're funding their lifestyle. That's the difference.
Either way, it's funding their lifestyle. However the money is used, it's funding their lifestyle. I would rather you be like, yo, I'm selling my car and I'm gonna get a Honda Odyssey for, instead of having that Tahoe or that tricked out whatever Mercedes, I'd rather get me a little Honda Odyssey or a little Civic.
Right.
I'm downsizing.
And
we do whatever we gotta do until we get it back up. Right.
Right. Bitch, show me that you sold your royalties and your home and your car, and I might donate. And even though you still got more money than me,
right,
I don't want you to be here where I'm at, bitch. So I got you. You made it to a certain level. You need some bread. You asked some millions of people to send you $2. Ask 1 million people to send you $2, you got $2 million. That's not hard, but I agree with Alyssa. You cannot be out here flaunting diamonds and jewels, Bentleys and fucking houses bigger than the people that you're asking money for and expect them to respect you. The only way you're gonna get donations if people are worried about the kids. Like, bitch, so you more worried about your shoe game, your bag game. Shit, you a mother now. You worried about I get to be worried about college, but you worried about your image in college, and you dated a ratchet ass nigga, you wasn't worried about it. But stay in college, get whatever degree it is you want to get, but the TV version ain't gonna work for you, honey. We're not gonna respect that. We're not gonna respect none of it. None of it. Because if you doing all that and you still staying in college, sis, we got your back. But you out here balling and then begging for money. Fuck you, your baby daddy, and anyone else who encouraged you to do that shit. I raised my hand once, so Alyssa should not have let me speak.
That's my reality recap.
That's your reality recap. Y'all, it's over for me. So next week it's gonna be the Realist Radio Show with Alyssa, possibly Brooklyn Black. I'm gonna be done. Just they're gonna have to get a GoFundMe.
Yeah,
because I'm
gonna get a GoFundMe because I'm poor. I drive a Chevy.
They're gonna have to do a GoFundMe.
Say sayonara to Tasha.
She gonna for me.
Hope you're enjoying tonight's show. Okay. Make sure you hit us up anytime on www.freegameradio.net, and remember to keep it locked here each week for dope shows and dope independent music and dope artists. Yo, that Haitian artist, the boys, he's your yeah. All right. To book interviews, submit music, or to sponsor us, hit the submission on Pregame Radio Network website, and it is that simple. Make sure you tune into Pregame Radio with Brooklyn Life every Friday and Saturday from 7 to 8 p.m. Unveil the Music Spectrum Season 2 Runback episode. So if you missed Season 2, you can definitely get an encore each week. Okay?
Sure the fuck can, sure the fuck will.
Encore Wednesdays. Okay?
I said sure the fuck can, sure the fuck will. I was just agreeing. Like, she ready to cut, y'all.
Okay. Yeah. NWO News Season 4 Encore Wednesdays from 2:30 with the entire NWO News crew. We got our new show, the Heel Classic Show with Michael Bostic, every Tuesday from 9 to 10 p.m. And of course, we return. Hopefully, we won't be sick or gone. The Realist Radio Show.
I'm gonna be gone.
With myself and Tasha Nicole Wright. Every Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m., which is our new time, only on www.pregameradio.net. And tonight at 10 p.m. is The Ryan Show with Ryan B. Mr. Chief of the Lost Boys and Hamptons Days, live on TheRyanShow.net and www.pregameradio.net.
I don't even know if I want to cooperate tonight because I feel like I'm not going to be here next week. But since this is my last show, yeah, I fight back. I hope she know I fight back. But so, so also follow us on all social media platforms. It's literally that simple. Even if we spell it different, if you put The Realist Radio Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, well, X, what the fuck that is, TikTok, Snapchat, wherever we're posted, put in The Realist Radio Show. You literally will fucking find us. You'll see my face and her face or our logo, whatever it is. Just follow us. I need to get this out now because she's gonna leave her house after we end this video. It's my last video. Like, look, she gives no fucks. Look at her energy. Look at her face. It's a wrap for me. And my husband ain't gonna help. That's his sister.
Nope. You got my back.
That's it. That's all. So we're gonna get into one more music video. And then we fitting to wrap it up for tonight because I'm scared. I need to go into hiding. Anyone in Cali got me? I'm leaving before the show ends.
It's cost. It's cost finger, baby. Here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly.
You been hoeing and you been thotting. In the peas, you the main topic. Baby dad don't even like you. On his mans and you been riding. These bitches be so trash. Your pussy stink and you ain't popping. These bitches stay trying to rap. And oh girl, you need to stop it. I am a queen, you bitches can't take that. Dodging these hollers, but I send them right back. Trash ass bars, like how did you write that? I'm from Sumner, you know I'ma fight back. 1,000 niggas up in your crib. Your son's watching while they hit your ribs. I'ma have her crying in the crib. Bad timing, yeah, you ain't on shit. Little bitch, yeah, you know I'm grimy. I'm a 10, but I'm moving 90. Couple P's down to the whip. The whole hood know you giving sloppy. This for this, yeah, you better write back. You need your mommy just to fight back. Your pussy loose and I'm quick to hype that. And the P's, bitch, you ain't like that. I was never the little. I got some heat in my brain that could kill you. Call your bros, we on it, they hit you. Home run, bitch, and then they dismiss you. How you fucking your best friend ex? Bitch, shut up, your life is a mess. Do what you want, you ain't no threat. I put a semi right to your vet. Ready or not, here I come. I am a beast, I beat you for fun. If I run down, you better go run. 2, 2, 3 with a vet, that's a gun. I put the burst to her body like sun. I go beat on her body like drums. They told me I'm bugging and I gotta chill. I'm loving the vibes, I'm giving some thrills. Big Tyson now, I'm moving gritty. I got some shooters that aim at your city. Big Billy, yeah, I moved to the city. Wherever I go, they tapping in with me. I let her stunt and I let her flex. Up and then move me, go give me them checks. Stay with my bitches, they steadying checks. 13 wins and they all on their necks. Ready or not, we gon' catch you. More like Medusa, I turn her to statues. Feeding for nuts, think they ma catch you. My bro gon' fuck you and then he gon' pass you. Us being cool, that's giving some bad news. Run me my flower, bitch, I been past you. She in the blunt, time to get dirty. Empty the clips like Charlie, I'm ready. Big Tyson, don't play with a kid. Misplay with your pussy and run me my shit. Bitches ain't shit, but stay sucking dick. Running my bag, little cold-hearted bitch. Hey, yo, black, tell him I'm ready. Mean ass bitch, no I ain't funny. Clap
Didioso, shit real heavy. If it hits your body, you mom spaghetti. Ready or not, here I come. I'm a real gangster, I clip you for fun. If I run down, but you better run. 2, 2, 3, whatever, that's a gun. Ready or not, here I come. I'm a real gangster, I boom you for fun.
Ready or not, here I go. You can't hide. Gonna find you.
Big Tyson, Big Tyson.
Slowly. Ready or not, here I go. You can't
I'ma
hide.
catch you, bitch. And take it slowly.
It's Cross Finger, baby.
We are back, Negroes. Alyssa doesn't like my vulgar disposition.
No, I don't. And I'm floating around up on the. Oh, there we go. I'm hot.
You is hot, baby. Look at you. Look at her Coco Melon. I love it. You hot, bitch. I love it. See, and you know,
yeah, the little outfit change.
You know what's crazy is this just made me bring up colorism. Me being a light-skinned woman has always wished for your complexion. Look how she looks, y'all. Look. She's so beautiful. I love it. So I don't understand. I don't understand the colorism for black people. I was raised, the darker the berry, the closer your roots. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. And my entire life, when you become a certain skin tone, I see ancestor. Look at baby girl fucking glowing. Look at it. And I love it. I just had to end it with that because all I've been hearing about is colorism. And you light-skinned bitches need to stop. You colorists, light-skinned bitches need to stop because y'all did not come from nothing other than this melanin queen right here. Okay? And even darker. Even darker. Do y'all not understand that? We're cute because she's cute. Do y'all not understand? I'm over you bitches. Like, and you motherfuckers. And everybody who makes colorism a thing. I love me. Let me tell you something. I love me a browner skinned woman. I was just complaining to my husband earlier how my fucking cruise tan is gone. I'm like, look, I'm pale. It's gone. I was pretty.
Yeah, this is my cruise tan.
Mind you.
Look at the difference.
Mind you, even though Alyssa's not my age or whatever, we don't look the same age. We don't look the same. She's younger than me by, what was it, 3 years, 4 years? But we're still in the same.
With 4.
4. So we're still in the same generation, but I definitely look older by like 10 years. That's that light skin shit. Okay? Appreciate and understand where you come from. No, I'm gonna keep it real because I'm a light skinned bitch. You light skinned bitches want to come for my light skinned ass. Let's do this. We could be light skinned fighting in the light skinned street all light skinned day. But let's be clear. She is the epitome. Look at her face. Look, can you look forward, Alyssa? You see that? Do you not? Stop playing with my soul. Stop playing with her soul. Y'all need to stop looking at color and looking at who we are as men, women, and individuals. But we're going to wrap it up tonight. I'll make that a chat it up for next week. But the question of the week. I'm sorry, the boss tapped in. Don't yell at me. But the question of the week. What is a time you was disloyal? Alyssa.
Almost all the time.
Because I low-key already talked about mine. What was a time you was disloyal? Like, credited disloyal. Not meaning you was disloyal to someone you needed to be loyal to, but what was the time you was disloyal? Who did it? Who made you not be you?
See, when you say disloyal, I think it's somebody that, or a person that, like I had a loyalty with, and I just did not have their back.
Okay, kind of, sort of. I'll give my answer first, so you can kind of see. You can kind of see where I'm going.
No. I'm just saying, like that's. So I'm saying, like, that's where my answer stemmed from. So.
Yes, meaning you had a loyal relationship, whether it was talked about, created 4 years ago, like, or it was mandatory.
It was
for the moment.
Family. It was a family member. I'm not going to specify. Mm-hmm. But this particular family member, you know, I rode for them because they're my blood, and they took it upon themselves to beat on women, and I don't condone that shit, and so I just had the girls back.
And then what she do to make you, well, not what she did, but give a little insight on what warranted what you had to do.
Okay, so this person was in a relationship with an individual. Mm-hmm. This young lady, she was pregnant, and he threw her down the stairs while
fighting.
Pregnant, because they were arguing over who made dinner. They were arguing over dinner. Yes, like dinner. Like, you're going to make the corn, I'll make the broccoli. Like, that type thing. And then in the midst of the argument, he got so mad that he pushed her down the stairs and caused her to go into labor.
That's just crazy.
Cardiac arrest. Oh, isn't it though? Okay.
So who was your friend in this situation? The guy or the girl?
No, this is family.
But who's the family member, the guy or the girl?
The guy.
Oh, shit. Hear me out.
So do I choose blood over...
No, you choose the situation.
What's right?
You choose what's right. You choose what's right. And that's exactly.
So, right. So that I was disloyal because I was like, you know what? Like, we gonna put this motherfucker in jail. Like, this is what's gonna happen.
Hey, that's it, that's all. And when your family does it, that means it's a real fucking problem because you did way too much. And at this point, you're out of line. It then left the family to the streets. And no. So sometimes jail, that phone call to jail might actually save that person's life and give him rehabilitation to a certain extent. Well, damn. Well, damn.
But yeah, here we are. So that's my answer.
But here we are, because I have a cousin in prison who I love to death. I call him my twin. But the world don't love him because of what he did. And I understand why the world don't love him. And I will never go against the world for not loving him. But that's not my answer. That's just a whole different story. But my comment for tonight is, for me, I wasn't disloyal. I just owed my loyalty to the person in general who called me, who I had years with, opposed to the business partner. Like, I had a friend for like over 15, the same person I spoke about before, for over 15 years. I was on my hustle shit. I had people around me involved in that hustle, but they did some shady shit to me, right? And I told you, you could do some shit to me. That doesn't mean I'm going to be out in the streets telling your business or blowing you up or whatever. I'm just on some get the fuck away from me. And the person lived with me at the time. So they end up getting put out. But I thought from their stories that they told me that they had somewhere to go. Like, I thought she had a whole ass man to go to. So when I put her out, I didn't think she was going to be homeless. I didn't think that. I found out once my friend called me like, yo, your fucking business partner showed up at my house asking for a place to stay. And I'm like, oh, well, what did she say? And she's like, she just showed up. She ain't got nowhere to go. I'm like, she said Tasha put her out. I'm like, I put her out because da-da-da. I told her what happened. She was like, oh, some other crazy shit. And so she was like, what do you want me to do? Because this is your people. She's at my house. You tell me what to do. So I'm not a shady bitch. Even though I don't fuck with you or whatever, I'm not going to wish the worst on you. You just got to get the fuck away from me. So she ended up at her house because she needed to get the fuck away from me. Because me and the girl had a conversation early in the day and I thought shit was squashed. Like I said, I'm a real ass bitch. Have a conversation with me. If you need to yell, scream, or fight, we could do that. But when we get up off that ground, we gotta talk about this shit. Like, seriously, I'm not that type of person. I will give you whatever you want, but I want to clear the air.
Right.
But she did none. Like, we spoke earlier in that day. I thought shit was done. It was a little, like, the issue was this big. Okay? This fucking big. I thought we squashed it. I went to work. My phone's being blown up at work. Because, mind you, she was my roommate. She stayed with me. My phone's being blown up at work by another roommate in the household, talking about some shit that she's saying about me, and she threatened to bring someone to my home to handle.
Okay, so you try, bitch.
Right, because the other roommate tried to defend me, like, well, why didn't you say that while she was here? She asked you what the problem was. Y'all squashed it before she walked out the door, but you're leaving me with this? And then he ended up defending me. And then now she ended up threatening that she was going to bring her man, who I thought she had, to come to my place to beat up the roommate. And I'm like, okay, well, she got somewhere to go. So you staying in my house, if you have a disagreement with a roommate, you don't bring danger to my home. I don't even know if your person is pussy, not pussy. I don't care to find out. Why the fuck are you bringing people to my home that I open my door to? I open my door to you because you got thrown in the streets. And then you bringing people to my house for a roommate? Really? But we squashed this shit before we left the house. So the roommate shouldn't even had to address you about the shit you were saying after I left. I left this bitch at the train station. She helped me halfway to work. That's why I didn't understand. Then when I came home, because I got blown up, I ended up being told to leave. They were like, oh, you're doing too much. You're not focused. You got to go home today. I got to write up all that shit. So I go home. This bitch is still in my house. You still here?
No, ma'am, Pam.
Oh, no. I thought we squashed it, but you had so much to say after I left. I don't fuck with people like you. You got a whole man, the one that's allegedly on his way to my house. You got a whole man, meet him at the pass and go home. That was my attitude. That was it. That was all. You got somewhere to go. Right? That's the only reason why I assumed she had anywhere to go. Her man was on the way. I never thought she ended up at my house because the last nigga she was fucking with threw her the fuck out.
Ooh.
Right. And then this other nigga popped up. She taking pictures with his son. They going out to a lavish dinner. She's at his house talking about, oh, made the bed. I thought she had somewhere to go. Even if you didn't, you ain't gonna disrespect my house and continue to stay there either. I got family members who could tell you that story. You're not gonna disrespect my house and stay there. My door's always open, but not right now. You gotta go. I'm gonna need about 60 days, bitch. Bye. So I let her out. She ends up at one of my friend's house, who was my friend for a long time. My friend calls me like, the fuck? Why is this motherfucker at my house? Talking about you put her out, she ain't got nowhere to go. I'm like, I don't know. I definitely put her out. I don't know why she ain't got nowhere to go. I could have sworn she had somewhere to go. So she was like, no, she's here asking me. I was like, all right, then charge her rent. And she had an extra room because her daughter was a baby. Well, not like a baby, but she was like 3 or 4. She was like, I could put my baby in the room with me and she could have a room or whatever. I'm like, charge your rent then. She was like, I'm only going to do it off the strength of you. Because you my peoples for mad years. And, you know, she's here. I met her through you. What do you want me to do? I will never encourage someone to be homeless. No matter how, whatever you do to me, the beef never showed up at my house. The nigga never showed up. Whatever nigga never showed up. So it never happened. So I never caught the feeling of let that bitch suck a dick in the gutter and die from AIDS. I didn't get that far. Yes, I didn't get that far. So I was more so on some, you could let her stay with you if you want. That's your decision. But my advice to you is to charge her fucking rent. Make sure it's paid. She was like, but she ain't got no money. I don't know how. She had money when she left my house, but whatever.
So you were disloyal. So you were disloyal to your friend.
I was disloyal to the girl that came to, because that girl was my business associate. We made real money together. But she was a frugal bitch. She spent her money, when I spent my money on bills and rent. She was spending it on purses, shoes, wigs, and, so when it was time to go, like, whatever. She showed up at her house with no money and nowhere to go. So she called me. I was like, you make your choice on that.
Oh, is she?
She ain't there no more.
Is she still? Are y'all still cool to this day?
The 15-year friend, no, because she fucked up our relationship too. She did. I didn't fuck that up. She did. But I came through as a friend because even though you opened your door to her and you called me, I still took that as my obligation, right? Say if my niece shows up at your house and you're like, well, I don't really know her, but this your people's. Like, I got an extra room, so if you're okay with it. And I'm like, all right, well, charge your rent. That was my whole thing, charge your rent. So the 30 days go by, the girl didn't pay the fucking rent. So now she calling me. You would have been calling me.
Crazy.
Talk about your niece ain't paying no fucking rent. So she calling me like, oh, she didn't pay the rent. Whatever. My daughter done got a year older now, and the year happened in like 3 months. Then got a year older now. She wants her room back. The girl ain't paying for it. So let me just get my daughter. I'm like, yo, let's give your daughter her room back then. She was like, but I asked her to leave. The rent was due 2.5 weeks ago. It's been a month and a half. She didn't give me nothing, not even a deposit, not even $20, saying I'm trying. So I was like, okay, what exactly do you want me to do? Because I know you opened the door for this girl or the stress for me. What do you want from me? Because I would tell you to just put her out. But
Tasha.
So she was like,
Tasha.
What? I know. I'm trying to finish. So she was like, I need her to go. So I showed up at my friend's house. She left. She took her kids and she left. I had a key to her apartment already. She gave it to me like weeks before. I went up there. I asked the girl what's going on, why she ain't paid the rent. She was not expecting to see me. So I was like, I have 2 options for you. Pay the rent or go. So what the girl did was called my friend of 18 some odd years, was like, Tasha's in here talking shit about you. She's talking about you need to go. She came here, Princess ain't shit any fucking ways, because she told you, oh damn, I said her name. She told you to fucking go. So I called her and I'm like, did you say this? She's like, no. So I'm like, stay on the phone. I opened the room door while I'm waiting for her to pack. I told her to get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Either you're going to walk down the stairs with your bags yourself, or I'm going to kick you and your bags down the stairs. So she ended up walking her bags, like 3, down the stairs, and I kicked the other 12 bags down the stairs. Then I found out she was fucking neighbors. The married couple downstairs, she had broke up a household. Like, I didn't know all this was going on. This was new to me. So she did the walk of shame. Because when she left, she lived on a kind of a slight alley in Far Rockaway, Queens. She lived in one of those alley blocks. So she had to do the walk of shame. Motherfuckers, teenagers, daddies that she went to fuck, they teenage sons was out there. Talk about, ooh, this hoe gotta go. Ooh, bye, bitch. Saw me throw her out. Like, it was embarrassing for her. I was great. Princess was great. But it was embarrassing for her. But she chose that. You went from shading the person who had your back to going to this person's friend who opened the door for you to going to shading her. Bitch had to go. That's why the disloyalty, that was my disloyalty. Because I was loyal to her till she was disloyal to me. But that's it. That's all. I'm done. See y'all, this is why she be ready to fight me.
Yes. Thank you for tuning in to the Realist Radio Show.
She ain't even gonna let me say my social media.
You can find me on Facebook at Alyssa Noriega, Instagram at the Alyssa Noriega, X, Snapchat, Pocahontas 531, whatever the fuck. TikTok is Alyssa Noriega 531. And thank you so much for tuning in. Our very first episode, season 13.
Y'all, I'm not even allowed to say
Tasha?
my shit. She's only saying Tasha because she's ready to go.
No.
So, I can't even drop.
I want y'all to have a beautiful and blessed night.
I'm going to just end it now. Love y'all. Peace.
Yeah. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
I don't even get to say my social media. It's okay. I'm going. I'm going to.
They can find you. Bye.
Bye, y'all. She's going to kill me.